Welcome to the Nine Podcast. In this podcast, I'm gonna talk about herbalism, plants, and what you can do with them, how you can heal, whatever, and where to find that knowledge. Today is day 13 of the challenge. You can watch the whole playlist, simply click it somewhere around. It's been 12 more episodes until now, and you're gonna change your whole perspective of the world if you do. So we're not missing a day. So today, about that topic, I'm actually not that deep into it. I had a lot of books. I have a lot of books, a lot of kind of knowledge, but I'm just scratching the surface. I'm using it on myself, of course. Been doing it for a long time, but I have so much more things that are available out there. I'm simply not in this level yet, because you have to, or at least in my position, in my place, I have to, upgrade level by level. And also, I have many other things rather than simply those. And it takes time, it takes patience, takes a lot of time. But we'll do someday. And a couple years ago, I asked one person that I really, really followed. I was following him and were liking all of his stuffs. He was something like a mentor to me. Actually, I didn't knew him, simply through videos. And I texted him probably 3 years ago, something like that. I've been saying about this in a different podcast in the channel, but probably in the beginning. So I simply explained to this person what my position is, what I'm doing, how happy am I, how many things I'm doing, what I'm achieving even without actually receiving the outcome, like the money and whatever. But still, it was good enough. And I was hustling hard, so many things. Also, I told him about my previous thing, how actually what is building myself. And I was 22, 21, 20, 23, something like that. And the only thing that he said back to me was, don't rush that much. Simply don't rush it. That's what he said. And after that, I kinda stopped doing all of that. I was hustling, but completely different things, and a lot less, not like before. I realized what is more important for the results, and I just quit everything and went in another country. There, I was hustling. At what point I was working 3 places. I was earning good money, working 12, 14, even 16 hours a day. And then, because when I have free time, I was living, I was doing whatever I want, how I wanted. And actually, I was spending the money. And I never felt guilty, simply because I was following his advice. Do not rush it too. And my whole life, first thing is I follow memories. Yeah, I follow knowledge, memories. Because I know that all of that is building something inside me from myself. In the end, I'll be better, stronger. Today I had a case with a person. Unfortunately, I hit his car just a little bit when I was going back. And he had that Jeep with a tire, in the back. And I hit the plastic like a little bit and it cracked. And it was when I was parking, so it was probably 2 meters per hour, never mind. But I did it because it was on angle, because there was no much space in front as well. So because of that, it cracked, and I left the car there. I asked who this car is, who is this car. Nobody said. There was 3 women that would start screaming and said to me that I crashed the car and whatever. Asked them who's this car. They didn't knew. So I went, finished my job, and this person actually found me. He found me, and I asked him, okay, how much? I simply paid to him a little bit of money. We talked a little bit. He was kind of cool guy. I just take the responsibility that I had to, and that was it. It took me like 5 minutes, 10 minutes of my day, and I continued with the day. But I took the responsibility without even hesitate. I don't care, because a simple thing like that cannot ruin my day. And if my day is ruined, my life is. That will not happen. So I told you this example exactly because you have to be sure with your decisions. This is the most important part. I was in a battle with myself years, all the time, my whole life in a battle, because every single person is trying simply to crush your power, your willpower, and to take advantage of your decisions, and to somehow make that your decision are not matter enough. This is mental. That's why you're keep running in a circle, because your decisions are nonsense. They does not matter. You have to make them. So I was about to talk about herbalism. Yeah, they have healing powers, wellness, and spiritual well-being, and there are a lot of practices you can do with some different herbs that you can find online. I have a lot of books about it. They're called encyclopedias, let's say, but they're a different kind of encyclopedia, not only about the herbs, but about the herbs and the human body. Yes, you can actually check some of this information in the links that I provide, if you would like to. But here I'm scratching the surface as always, and will tell you that this is what was keeping our ancestors alive and well. And I can tell you that our ancestors were living better than us. Yes. And that's because they didn't have that stress. Of course, our brain is designed to function on a fast levels, but not our whole body. And with your brain, you can use it, then you can simply relax, do it again, and do it again and again and again. But not with your heart. Your heart have end. Someday your heart will stop beating. Someday your liver will fail. Someday your organs will fail, one by one. Could be all of a sudden, could be with time. And because of that, you can simply regain them, but you don't know how. Do you know how when you get scratched with something and you're bleeding, why this zone is healing by itself? And why, if outside we are healing, you cannot do it inside? Right? And I'm not talking about a simple sickness. We are healing from some kind of flus. But this is not a destructed or, cutted area. This is simple bacteria. Right? But that means that we can use something that it's hard to find, like as a knowledge. It would be easy to find in a real life, but as a knowledge, it's kind of hard to find. Not only that, it's kind of hard to structure it. That's why kind of all of the knowledge that I provide, of course, if you want it from the source, you have to wait and to ask for it. But I have it in many different places. You can search for it. Not only about herbalism, but everything that I'm speaking out loud in this channel. So this is the exactly thing I was talking about. Our ancestors were more happy, more strong, more healthy, and not stressed as much. Also, I have a different views on the world. And from my point of view, people were happy for a long period of time. I'm not gonna say more. So everybody of us knows about the common herbs, and you know how to prepare them, such as lavender, sage, simply for, relaxation, for you can clean yourself, your, say, the, how it's called, not sure, but your organs. You can clean them by, the smoke of the sage, of, simply to do some sort of stuff. Also, you can use rosemary for memory. You can spray it all over you and to rub it, the rosemary helps on the skin. Don't apply it on the hard skin, but yeah, kinda helps. You can try for yourself. And all sort of things. Also, the the better is to simply do it by yourself. Find out what does, at least to you, because to some could be different. You can use essential oils, of course. Probably that's the most common one you can find everywhere on the store. And You can use the oil of the organic one, you know, when you put them in boiling water or as a tea and whatever. But I'm recommending you to grow your own garden. Of course, not all of us are living in houses. Right now, I'm not living in a house as well. I've been, but for the past month and a half, I'm living in a flat, different place, in different city. And I have a view, even from here now. When I look back from the balcony, just behind me, I'm seeing mountains. And I'm seeing the houses, the villages. And I would like to go there. Or in a different place, but there is good enough. And yeah, I simply want to live in a house. So we'll do that soon. But you can use it as a daily routines and it will help you. And always there are some things that are helping you. And also there is one thing that I recommended in a past video, not sure which one, but you can drink it, to buy it, to drink it, and it will help your whole immune system, even will make you kinda unbreakable. Some of your organs, your inner cells will be unbreakable. You can read more about it. Also, what is important? It's important to know that they're working and you are one with the nature. That's why they're working to you and for you. The plants, the herbs, the oils, everything. Because we are one with the nature. And you have to have the positive intention, have mindfulness, to work with the plants, with physical healing and spiritual growth, or those both things. Because not only your physical body will heal, but it will start from willpower, from within, from the spiritual. So you can try and find more knowledge. You can find the knowledge, of course, in the description. If you're looking for, you will find. If you ask, you're gonna have an answer. If you knock, you'll be open, right? Thank you for your time.